Hello everyone, I'm Ladesh and I'll be here the demo of Cabernet for PC. So the game is only to come out next year. They have a demo because of that visual novel fest, if I'm not mistaken, because this game is like a visual novel with it's narrative driven RPG game. So that's why they release at the same time because of that visual novel fest that's happening on Steam. The game is developed by Party for Introverts and published by them too. But it looks interesting because you play as I think it's with this one and you are like vampire at the same time. So let us start. That's pretty cool. Snake making that bottle of blood. Probably it's blood. Eastern Europe, end of 19th century. By the way, when the full game comes out, it will be fully voiced. For now, it's only certain parts that will have voice, but on the full release, it will be fully voiced. Thank you to all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Lisa. I never thought I will bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet I can't do this. Mitiko, please say something. I just can't. There, it's alright. What can I say about someone dying so young, especially someone as special as Lisa? If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstance of her tragic death today. Instead, today celebrate her life. Despite her obvious calling for medicine, when she was little, I always thought she will become. Okay. A musician, a writer, a doctor, a politician. A musician. A famous musician. You should have seen her with her fiddle when she was only 5. The instrument was half her size, but when she played, oh lord, did your heart start filling up? Such a bright girl, always a top student, always the pride of her parents. By the time she graduated, she had a scientific mind. Lisa knew everything there was to learn from books about science in our day. Laws of physics, human anatomy, chemical solutions, you name it. I can't tell how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness, but to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country. If someone served that honor, it was our Lisa. But my niece was so much more than a gifted student. She was a true friend. With all her other talents, above everything else, she was a true and loyal friend. She connected with people easily, she cared deeply about them. Some could even say too much. After all, if she wasn't so thoughtful, maybe she would still have been with us. But I digress. Please forgive me. What's done is done. She was my favorite niece. Let us raise a glass to her. Pour some vodka to Kolia too. He's old enough to send his sister off. A piece of my soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Lisa, wherever she is now. To Lisa. To Lisa. Okay. I think you play with that one, Lisa. That one is more like to make those points, if I'm not mistaken. Can be wrong.
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep. My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me. Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life. I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth. When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body. I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction. Finally, the whole string was out. I felt relieved, but also strangely empty. I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault.
Okay. As you saw over there was voice. Lisa, there we go. Dear
Mom?
Lord.
Kola?
See, so like I don't know in this part when she's like thinking for herself if it will have voice or if when she's like talking aloud if it's going to have voice, because like she in this part over here my body feels like a stuffed coat with cotton. It's like her thinking, so it probably doesn't have voice acting in this part. Who knows, right? Like I said for days, the Westie, okay. Either this is a nightmare or I'm in hell. This feels too real to be a dream. Kerosene lamp, all kerosene lamp, someone left in the room. The cupboard is locked. Why would anybody keep something valuable in this place? How is that?
My medical journal from the academy and my family medallion. Who could have brought this here?
Handcrafted sterling silver medallion passed on to Lisa by her father. Press tab to open journal quest. Holy shit. Escape chamber, calendar, relationships, glossary, inventory. God damn. A plant.
Lilies of the valley. My favorite flower. Who put them in this room? It's disturbing to see them here. Locked. Hello? Anyone? Please help. I'm stuck here. Anyone! It's no use.
There's nobody. Nobody wants to help. Where the hell is she, right? Oh, there's someone.
Hello? Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help.
Do I need to go to the door?
Are you still there?
Doesn't talk.
Maybe you can't talk? Please knock twice for yes and once for no. Thank goodness. Can you help me open the door?
Oh, he can help.
Thank you. Thank you so. Will you help me?
Oh no. What? Weird.
What is it that you want from me?
Money, treatment, favor.
I
Favor?
don't have much, but I can owe you a favor?
Oh yes, a favor.
And it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me? If you open this door, I, Elizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
Open the door?
Ah!
The hell is that?
What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up. I can't see anything from this angle. I should check up on it later.
Well, that was like acid.
It's open. No one. What have I gotten myself into?
Escape the chamber. Character sheet. Oh, Hank you. Rank increase, earning experience point, increase your rank, allowing you to upgrade your skills. Press plus or minus next to a skill you like to modify, also you will accept finished distributor points, press accept. Okay. We're gonna be a little bit politician, literature and writing, and science, a little bit more on science. Your vampire rank has increased. Seek a way out.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Rats. There's rats.
What a peculiar painting.
Study expressions, examine the people. You gain experience points. This must be from nearly 400 years ago. The family clearly belongs to ruling class, wealthy and powerful.
Husband and wife in the picture don't look very happy. If I had to guess, I'd say it wasn't the perfect marriage.
Okay, so because I had the points, I could do those ones, was it? Yeah, because I had enough points to study. Okay. So I have 4 of 15. I need 15 to rank up. Okay. The problem is it doesn't say how many points you gain. It only say you got experience points.
It smells like death here. Like in the academy when we left a cadaver out for too long. Only, it's much worse than that. There's someone's money in here. I could live on this for a week. After all that has happened, I think I deserve this.
We're gonna take the 5 coins, right? It was 5 coins. You gain a nihilism. Morality. Lisa morality is still shaping. Certain choices will provide you with humanity or nihilism points. Some choices will only become available to Lisa after she reaches certain levels. Oh. 5-5.
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course. We live in the age of science where there's no room for this nonsense. What is this? Where is my reflection? I can't see myself. It must be a trick mirror.
Well, I got the experience points, but how many it is? Probably steal by each thing that you do. Will it be? Always? Could be like that every time you see experience points means steal only.
Eerie.
Study the painting science.
It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting?
I wonder how it is when you don't have enough points. Probably gets grayed out.
Unbearable. I'm a doctor. I can get through this. I just need to look straight ahead. Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side.
More experience points. What in heaven is all this? Chapter 1, Higher Society. I will make sense of all this later. Something's wrong, my head is spinning. I feel the floor slipping from under my feet. Can I move? What the fuck? Will you look at her? Oh the hell, there's a part and we were in that place. What? I'm starting and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing, I have absolutely no appetite for it. Miss, are you alright? Mind your own business, Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady. Sorry. Oh, what the hell is that? I have powers in there now. Transform to a bat. I know it's not the ideal console of, but I'm oh shit. Of course nowadays blood isn't. The right time to act was last week. Where were you then? Who is this creature? Darling, you look like a little dumb boy. Come over here, don't bite. Hello? Introduce yourself. I am Millie. You must be the doctor's new apprentice. Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground. Excuse me? Nobody must have actually inducted you. How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Oh, sorry, why is she in such a state? She was not supposed to wake. I would love to catch you up, dear, but sadly I have some urgent business to attend to, thanks to this gentleman over here. Also, be a darling and show this young lady around once she's decent. As you wish, madame. If you'll excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there. You are excused. In relationship, ma'am. If I recall my first take correct, your head must be killing you. Here, drink this. Thank you. May I ask what is this? If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner. Trust me, it will lift your spirits. Old left mouthful to drink from the glass. Whatever it is beyond delicious, it's sweet and thick and it tastes like sharing on wild strawberries. Thank you, I do feel a lot better all of a sudden. Now go change, we can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs. There's a nice dress about your size in the cloak room, consider this my welcome gift. Thank you kindly, madame. Orlova? You're welcome, child. Ah, because I knew the name? Now off you go, change and mingle, time is money. Oh, you can. When you are elf, you hold shift walk pace. Oh shit. It's a relationship, but there's nobody over here. Oh, they're over here. Neutral, neutral. Oh yeah, we can run. Look at this. Another cloth on me, something bad must have happened. So strange, his mirror doesn't work either. She still doesn't know. That should do it, hopefully. Countess sure has excellent taste in literature. In other circumstances, I'll spend all day here reading. Goodness, this must be the dress Countess was talking about. Such an ornate western dress, it must cost a small fortune. I want nothing more than to change out of this horrible night gown, but this is too much. Okay, not go. Okay, it gives you stats and everything, alright. So I get more history and politics. It's perfect, fits like a glove. Right. Talk with Usaha. I still don't know what's happening here, or at least I hope I don't. But the lady in that, well, is just tying my stomach in knots. I need to find that young man and learn the truth. Wait, this guy has a fucking doll. What the hell? Hey, stop messing with the phonograph, it's not a toy. Sorry. Alright, there he is, Hussar. Cost action point. Good evening, Hussar. There is our belle of the ball. Lisa, right? You actually don't look half bad when you are not covering graveyard dirt. Graveyard dirt? First the Countess, now you. Why is everyone going on about funerals? Surely an educated lady like you must have put together who we are by now, haven't you? Oi! I need literature. I need 8 literature to know that we have vampires. Damn. I'd rather not guess. Please just tell me straight. Who are you? Simply, we have vampires. Well, we know about the mirror. Oh, I gain experience point because of that mirror. Is this why I had no reflection in the mirror? If that's what you are concerned about, you look just fine. Does this mean I'm dead? Dead, alive, who the hell cares? Trust me, Lisa, you just won the lottery. I don't even remember how I died. That actually does happen quite a bit. That memory usually comes back soon enough. Oh, there we go, defense mechanism, I can do it. Must be some sort of defense mechanism that suppresses a traumatic experience. What about my family? When can I see them? I was worried that you will ask me that. Technically, they think you are dead, and it's best for everyone if they keep thinking that. It's true, too. I can't just leave them like this. They have to know I'm alright. Look, I know this is too much for you to take in right now. Maybe that's a conversation we should revisit another time. I have so many questions. See, that's what I was afraid of. Theory is not my forte. I am a proponent of learning by doing. Why don't you go talk the ears of some other guest while I'm smoking in peace? After that I can show you what's really like to be one of us. I suppose I can do that. Could you at least tell me a little about the people, the guests in there? Oh, come on, where is your spirit of adventure? I'm sure you'll figure it out on your own. Do I have 10? I don't think I have 10. What is it? I wonder if the cons will approve of you pushing your responsibilities off to a bunch of strangers. Well played, fine, let me think for a moment about our fun little group here. You've already met the countess, so that's a big plus. Not everyone gets to do that in their first month, let alone first day. Who else would you like to know about? Who is the intense lady with purple hair? That's Elisa. She's quite important around here. I'll try to start out in the right foot with her if I were you. What will you tell me about the woman in pink dress? You must mean Arban. You know, they say she was born somewhere far to the east. That broad has been around forever, probably has a tale or two to share. What about the young man who asked about my health? Who? Oh, you must Petia. He's just a human. Lisa brought him in for fun. He's just a car and absolutely no clue. That's fascinating. Oh, I get an nihilism again. God damn it. It's like, it doesn't matter, right, what you want to do. It's like, I don't know if it's gonna affect or not the ending, but it's up to you to decide what you want to say. A clueless young man surrounded by vultures. That's fascinating, right? Oh, my relationship with Fulsar improved because of that. I suppose that's everyone of note, really. Besides me, of course. Of course. Alright, thank you kindly. I'll be back soon enough. No rush, please. Midnight. So it said that I had, because of the dress it gave me history and politics. That's why I could say that. Okay, I forgot about the dress. Gonna put that. Hopefully it will work. Socialize with guests. Alright. Come on, don't any of you cowards. My lady, with all due respect. Russian roulette just seems like too much fun for the night. Fine, get lost and be on your merry way. Who knew that second time I die will be of boredom? Now would you look at this pretty picture? I could barely recognize you from before. Where did you get this dress? It's a gift from the countess. She's very generous. Huh? I thought it looked familiar. Name is Elisa, by the way. Lisa, it's a pleasure. May I ask who was the young man you talked with earlier? Who, Petia? Why, are you interested? Goodness, no. I was just making conversation. Don't be shy, we are not attached. Petty is human, I picked him up the town market. He's a salesman, a ridiculous bad one at that. If it were not an item, may I ask why you did invite him over? Because it was my turn. A turn for what? To spice up the eternity. So, I've just been turned today. Congratulations, that must be quite shocking. Thrilling even. I'm envious really. Yes, thank you. I'm not quite sure how to process all this yet. What does one even do with this? Being dead, drinking blood, who knows what else? Same thing anyone around here does. Masticating, playing, eternity day after day. Spicing it up any way you can. Hence, the Russian roulette? We're already dead, aren't we? What else is there to lose? Do you fancy a round? Maybe some other time. Suit yourself. So it's true what they say, vampires live forever? We exist forever, we don't live. But then again, few do. Does this mean that we can't, stop existing? Oh, sweetheart, that's nothing easier. Just stop drinking blood for a few days, fall from a high groove, or just step into the sunlight. I should probably be writing this all down. So now that you have eternity on your side, do you consider your existence more valuable? I suppose infinite time does add some gravity to it. I see. In that case, how would you compare value your new exist to say pettiest? Again, nihilism. If I'm honest, I'd say mine. To think of how much I will be able to accomplish now. Okay, improve it? Fair enough, still it's in thought experiment. At least I may remember this in the future. Okay. Fair enough, still it's an instant thought experiment, isn't it? Indeed. Excuse me, I think someone's calling from me. So she can't remember that for the future. Have you tried the contest Cabernet? Honestly, I think this may have been the best one I ever tasted. I prefer to stick clear drinks around here. If you really want to try some this Cabernet, stop by my salon on Main Street. Oh, that sounds like a challenge. I'll take you up on that offer. Hello, lovely. I don't think I've seen you around before. I'm Arban. I'm Lisa. Good evening to you too. You don't sound so sure. Is it really a good wine for you? You're right, if I'm honest, it hasn't been the easiest night. That's what I thought. My advice is always be honest unless you absolutely can't be. In the end, it does make everybody feel better. That's a good piece of advice. Stick with me, lovely. I'm chock full of them. I couldn't help but overhear that you are a wine expert. I dabble. I run a literature salon in town and serve drinks around there. How exciting. All kinds of interesting people must come by. You'll be surprised, lovely. And mildly disappointed. I would love for you to stop by one day. I'll treat you to a round of something nice. A new quest. Okay, I'll make sure to visit. Since you are an expert, may I ask you about the wine that contest gave me? I'll admit I found it delicious, but it wasn't really wine, was it? It was not. Cabernet was sort of our cold war for blood, so we don't shock any innocents. And then we just got used to it. Funny how language works, isn't it? Yes, funny. Arban, I've only just been turned and all of this were new to me. May I trouble you for some advice? Hope you don't mind me asking, but does someone in your family enjoy wine a little too much? Yes, my father. Wine, vodka, anything you can drink, really. You aren't clairvoyant, are you? Everyone becomes a little clairvoyant if they live long enough and pay attention. I saw you drinking that glass earlier, and I think you should be careful around it, lovely. Alcohol was my father's problem, but it isn't mine. It's not alcohol you should be concerned about. You can keep away from it if you want. Blood, however, you will now have to drink whether you like it or not. Whether I like it or not. Demons are hereditary, lovely. Always remember that. Well, I should get going now. Good luck. I have a feeling we'll see each other soon. So I got a new quest. It's a side quest. Drinks are on me. This guy cannot let me pass. I will need to go around. I do actually have a model right here with me. I always carry Matilda with me in case a good opportunity strikes. You just never know. Look into her eyes. Doesn't she look alive to you? Like she's going to blink? Yes, well, apologies. Petya. Petya, we should probably go discuss some urgent business with the Countess. Oh, of course. In fact, I would love to meet her as... They don't care about you, dude. I don't know, but I can just sense that he's not one of us. Such a strange feeling. Attraction? No, but something very familiar. He's most certainly human. Yes, drink his blood. Oh, hello. It's you, lady in nightgown. How are you feeling? I was really worried. Much better, thank you. I'm Lisa, by the way. Of course, where are my manners? I'm Petya. It's a pleasure. You were the only one who seemed to care about my illness. Oh, nonsense. They are a lovely bunch around here, just all very busy. The third group I'm pitching my dolls to, and everyone keeps running off to urgent business. Do you say you are selling dolls? Making them, yes. I think I heard you have one with you. May I take a look? Of course. Matilda here is my favorite. I'd love to get some honest feedback. Well, what do you think? beautiful. It's just beautiful. So detailed and human-like. She reminds me of one I had when I was a little girl. That's exactly what I want to accomplish, thank you. I knew someone here would appreciate. I'm hoping to show her to the contest. With her approval, the sky's the limit. You know, making toys is what I wanted to do since I was a little boy. My father always called this foolishness, among other things. So it's not manly work. I never managed to convince him otherwise. I'm sorry, but that must have been tough. Well, here I am, still at it. I do have a feeling that I'm onto something with Matilda, just you wait. My gut tells me tonight is going to bring something special, and it's never wrong. How do you end up being invited here if you don't mind me asking? Oh, that's all thanks to Elisa. The lovely young woman in a yellow dress. She saw me at the town market and saw some real potential in my work. She said that people here at Manor might be interested in seeing it, and you didn't have to ask me twice. I see. How is it pitching going so far? I'll admit, it's a little slow, but the night is still young. You are an optimistic guy, aren't you, Petya? My mother used to say that my hope will be the death of me. But what's the point of living if you don't believe in people and yourself? You may be right about that. At least I truly hope you are. Best of luck with everything, Petya. Hope everything works out with the contest. Thank you, Lisa. You are very kind. Alright, so I socialize with everyone. So we need to go back to USA. Good time, I just finished up. Yes, oh lucky. Don't be snappy, Lisa. Smoke is an important routine for a soldier, it can't be interrupted. A soldier, huh? And what division were you from exactly? We can talk about division some other time perhaps. So, are there any other questions you have left for me? What's going on in the basement of the miner? It's absolutely terrifying down there. Oh yes, the basement. If I were you, I would just forget all about it. Excuse me? All I know is that Contest conducts her business and she doesn't enjoy people meddling in it. If it's so confidential, how come I end up there in the first place? Minor oversight, you were supposed to be moved upstairs before you were up, but it appears that you are an early riser. And whose oversight was it, may I ask? Let's not focus on casting blame, shall we? I say all's well that ends well. So, are there any questions? Shoulder bird. Who ended up letting me out of the chamber? If I'm honest, I haven't the foggiest idea. I thought you knew. Well, I don't, and whoever it was gives me the goosebumps. On top of everything, I ended up promising them a favor and felt a bad burn on my shoulder right after that. Do you know what this possible could be? Let me take a look. Oh, brother. What? What is it? It could be nothing real, no need to worry. Just make sure you show this to the doctor when you see him, alright? Alright, so... more questions. Other creatures. If vampires are real, does this mean other fairy tales are? You'll have to be more specific than that. Rusalkas, Domovoids, ghosts. Yes, no, yes. We spend all night here if we keep talking about flora and fauna. If you want my advice, focus on yourself first. That always ended up working for me. I suppose that's it for the time being. Perfect. If you don't mind me asking, what you make of all this? I think you have done a couple of laps around the ballroom. Learn a little more about what it's like to be one of us. Well, I'm obviously still in shock, but... yes? From a scientific perspective, I have to admit I'm curious. This is certainly a unique condition we are in. I'd love to learn more about it from my studies. I'm impressed. I can certainly see now why the doctor chose you as his apprentice. Alright, have you read Thunderstorm? Hey, I don't have literature. I'm not sure why. Well, unlike Katerina in the play, why you no longer need to wonder why people can't fly. Ah yes, that's what we talk about. How did you do that? By sheer will. It's very simple. Or even talking with me in such a state. That's yet another benefit of being one of us. You can project our thoughts into people's mind. I prefer it really. I find normal speech kind of primitive. Why don't you do it all the time then? I'd love to, but you don't want to get used to it and scare a human by accident. Now why don't you try it? Let's see what kind of party you are. You have unlocked a new ability. Alt, right mouse button. There we go. Goodness, isn't this a hoot? Come on, I'll show you around. Bat indicated in the bottom left of screen informs why the bat shift is currently possible. To land while in bat shift, stand on the surface from above until a land circle appears underneath you. Seems like you're catching on. Follow me. Can't believe I'm actually fire. All this talk about that, but you don't feel more alive than you ever are, right? Come on, Usai, you need to be faster. There we go. There, look. Our first kill. If only I had 3 coins to my name, then I'll show them. They will all see. Is this what you wanted to show me, a drunk peasant? What I want to show you is how to use your new powers. Meet Trophy is the Countess former serf, now custodian coachman. Among other things, you make sure no one goes in or out here without permission. Important man. Ah, now come with me. Oh, sorry, is that you? The bottle you gave me. I guess quality, much obliged. I can see that, it's nearly empty already. It's already drunk. Alright, enough pleasantries. Watch this. What the hell? What happened to him? Is he alright? He's fine, we call this enchantment. What does income do exactly? It makes people tranquil. While they are in trance, they don't feel pain or have a clear memory of what happened. It's like anesthesia? In a way, I bet you this fella in the States who invented the vampire. You mean William Morton? I heard the doctor was toying with that idea before discovery. He was not happy the Americans figured it out first, so they don't remember anything else they are encountered? Not quite. They may not remember what happened, but they won't forget you made them feel. Sounds like it's subject for some awkward conversations. You don't know the half of it yet, you'll see. So how do I encounter someone? I don't know if I can whistle like you. Don't worry, whistling is just for me. It's like a cure for hiccups. Everybody has their own way. When you need it, it will come to you. Does this mean you can just come up to anybody and make them tranquil? In theory, but it's not quite that simple. Firstly, they have to like you, an important condition. Without it, the charm won't work. Secondly, you should only do it to humans, so it doesn't work on other vampires? I didn't say that. There are rumors that the best of the best can indeed encounter their own kind, but I don't even know if the Countess has this kind of power. Besides, this will certainly not be considered ethical by our vampire brothers and sisters. I bet they wouldn't mind to have that power though. Oh, without a doubt. So why would you want to encounter someone? I thought you might ask that. There are 2 main reasons. One, people in trance are easily suggestible. You can use that to influence their thoughts and opinions. That doesn't sound right. Well, I didn't say you have to do it, did I? Everyone lives with their own choices. When you say influence their thoughts, does this mean they will do anything I say? Only within reason, of course, especially when you are a beginner. Impression is delicate art and takes a lot of practice. And what is the second reason? I think you already know. To feed. What have you done? I just opened it up for you. Don't worry, you will just fine unless we bleed him dry. Come here, it's time for you to learn how to feed. I don't know if I'm ready. You're as ready as you'll ever be. How do I turn? Just relax and let your instincts take over. It will come naturally. Turn into vampire by choosing the inability wheel, alright? We have fangs. My mouth is bleeding. Of course. I forgot to warn you, sorry. Don't worry, it's normal. That happens when your fangs are out for the first time. It will recover in a minute. Feed on him. His skin smells like wild berries. But not just smell, the promise of warmth that drowns you. The promise of being whole. I want to feel it on my teeth, in my body. No, I can't do this. I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry. Alright, but if the Countess asks, promise you'll say that you have done it. I don't want to get in trouble because you chickened out. I promise. Remember, you have to learn to do it to survive. I better get back to other errands. Don't want to get my tunic wet. Do you remember the way back? I do. Oh, sir. Thank you for your help. I had a rough day on. It means a lot to me. Don't mention it. I ended up having a decent time myself. I'll see you soon. So my relationship with him was high, so that's why I could say that. I should get back to mine and talk with the countess. I will process this all later. Will I live? What is next? There's so much I have to sort out first. But first, we'll start say I can influence someone who is encountered. I shall try it on trophy. Can you hear me, Trophy? Here's something I would like you to do. Start stealing, drink less. Drink even more. Whoa. No, I'm gonna say drink less. You start practicing your drinking. What the hell? You've gained humanity. That's pretty cool. Return to the manor. What was that? Wasn't that, I thought it was to the right. It could be Patia, right? Looks like my game is over. Someone is still inside, though. I don't understand how could this happen. Do you have no self-control at all? It's bad at all, Matilda. This is so unsettling. Oh god. What is this? My god! Relationship map updated. Why? Because it's appeared, is it? Yeah, he's dead. Well, we already knew it will happen, right? Because he was human. Locked. What the hell happened here? It's all Victoria's fault. I told her it's almost empty, but she wouldn't listen. What do you want from me? I was starving and you two barely left them anything. Doesn't matter now. We trained a man, not anywhere but at the Countess Manor. Someone is going to fry for this and it sure as hell won't be me. Are you mad? No one is going to be executed for this, he's just a human. You monsters! How could you do this? And who are you exactly? That's right, hasn't been a vampire for 5 minutes and thinks she knows everything. You fucking monsters! Come with me, lovely. This is not your mess to sort out. Speak with Arban. Help me, Arban. How you vanished. Those morons, I knew I couldn't leave them alone with him. I just can't seem to make sense of it. I just talked with Patia not even an hour ago. I'm so sorry. He didn't need to die today. What happens now? Well, the Countess won't like this one bit, I can tell you that much. Is she sympathetic to humans? I won't say that, however she doesn't like murders being linked up to her property. She will find her way out of this, no doubt. But those three in the ballroom will have to see. Back in the room, they say someone will be fried. What does that mean? I don't know if you heard this yet, but we can't be insane, it destroys us. I did read about that in the folktales. The stories are true, sometimes it is used as a form of capital punishment for our kind. What do you think will happen to those three outside? Murdering a human isn't a big crime in our community. I don't think it will come to that. If I had my guess, I'll say they will get their fangs stolen for troubling the Countess. They will go back after a month or two, but before then they will have to feed solely on Cabernet and it isn't cheap. What if they can't afford it? They will just have to find a way. Some take loans, some steal. Without blood, we are like humans without water. Arben. Yes, lovely? Do you know what will happen to me now? I don't even know who I am anymore. What do I do? Where do I live? I understand it's not an easy day. We all went through this at some point. All the answers will come at the right time. For now, you just need to wait it out until someone sends for you. I must admit, I feel quite restless. Listen, not many of us might say this to you, so I wanted to do it. Being one of us doesn't just mean hurting people for your own benefit. It doesn't have to be. To me, it means that I have an eternity to become better, learn from my mistakes, absorb knowledge about the world. I suppose that's one way to look at it. You know, the contest has a wonderful library over here. Why don't you grab a book and use this time to learn something new? Perfection comes in a little steps. Thank you for all your help and kindness, Arban. It feels really good to have a friend around here. I know it can't be easy for you right now in all this madness. It's hard to adjust. I learned that the hard way, trust me. Here, I want you to have this. Small vial with blood sustains you for a day. It's not going to last long, but it will give you a little peace of mind for the time being. I shall go now, lovely. You know where to find me. Next time a drink at bar, my bar is on me. I'll be looking forward to it. You can read books to pass time and increase knowledge stats. Alright, so this time to finish one, I can get science, politics, music and art, literature. Okay. Ooh, a slap! Someone got slapped. I should see what all this rock is about. Someone got fucking slapped. Consequence. You will make choices in Cabernet, some of little and some of big consequences. You will not always know which one is which. Some of those consequences will be marked on the screen by this symbol. Okay. Who the hell got slapped, huh? They must have taken Petty's body away. Lord only knows what they will do with it. You can go that way. I heard noise. What happened? Idiots being punished for their own stupidity. Are they going to die? I was going to rip them apart, but I actually thought about something you said earlier. Really? What was it? The potential of eternal life is more important than mortal humans. Probably not wise to face the vampiric court for a human. Still. Sorry about Patty. I'm so sorry about Patty. He seemed like such a nice boy. It was always a risk. Life goes on, whatever it is we have. But thank you. You must be curious about what happens to you now. I'll be lying if I say otherwise. The way it works is that you get assigned to the one who turned you for the apprenticeship. I believe you are Doctor's disciple. I don't really remember much before I woke up. The doctor. He was traveling dog that came to the city, wasn't he? He was a vampire? He certainly was. It will all come back eventually. Don't worry about it now. Contest as a coachman trophy. He will take you to the doctor's place in town. He's rough around the edge, but you can learn a lot from him. May I speak with the contest herself? You need to be a little more important for that to happen. Trust me, she'll send you for you soon. She has errands for us all. You'll be no exception. I understand. Good girl. You should go. Trophy will be waiting for you and sun is not getting any lower. I've unlocked the door by the balcony. It will lead you to the stairs outside. Alright. It said about that choice, but I didn't saw anything. They must have taken Petty's body away. Lord only knows what they'll do with it. Oh, you can go that way. But it said about that choice, but didn't saw nothing. Hey, Lisa. Yes? Never mind. Insist. What is it? You've only turned recently. When was the last time you watched sunrise? It must have been a couple of weeks ago. I was studying late for my exams. What did it feel like? Sincere or cynical? No, sincere. Well, I was worried about the day to come and when a ray of sun fell on my face, and I don't know. I felt warm, hopeful. Why do you ask? No reason. It's just been a while since I've seen one. You will hear from the contest soon. I'm sure I will. By the way, I've been meaning to ask you. Could you please take this ugly doll with you? I can't keep looking into it that size. Does it remind you of you, Petya? Just take it with you, please. I will. Alright, I will. Thanks, I'll see you around. I swear it just blinked. Favorite creation of this Petya? Okay. You gain humanity. Oh, I need hands over here. But pretty cool. It say that, big decisions, they say it will show with those arrows, but I didn't saw nothing like that. But still, pretty cool game. You're gonna need to feed, you're gonna need, you can, like, humanity and nihilism that you can do for certain characters to say what you want them to do. Like I said, for that guy not to drink more. So, yeah, if you like, you know, narrative with certain parts of RPG, you're probably gonna enjoy this one. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of talking and stuff like that, of course, but there will be choice that will make your character improving certain aspects. You're gonna have points for you be able to talk to certain people about, art, politicians, things like that. So yeah, unfortunately it only says 2024, doesn't even say like a month or even a quarter when to come out, so probably there's still a lot of work to be done. But yeah, if you like this type of games, you can download the demo of Cabernet. It's already available, and if you play it, don't forget to wishlist, because it always helps the developers and of course the game, because it gets, to that popular upcoming release, like that more people will see the game. So hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.